Here we have the new 2022 Chevrolet Silverado. This one's a heavy duty truck, so it's a 2500. Four-wheel drive LTZ. Comes in the beautiful Northsky Blue Metallic on Gideon very dark atmosphere perforated leather. And the powertrain is going to consist of that Duramax 6.6 liter turbodiesel V8 engine. Made it to that 10-speed Allison automatic transmission. And as we get to this front end here, we have the chrome grills, LED daytime running lights, LED headlamps, and then we also have LED fog lights as well. And then down here we have 20-inch chrome aluminum wheels. We get passive keyless entry on the front two doors. And here we have the controls for the power door locks, windows, and mirrors. And we can also power fold as well as power slide those out. And then there are the blind spot monitors in those as well. Memory seating. Bose Sound System, electronic parking brake. Just have to hit the brake to press the button to engage and disengage. Then we have headlamp controls, four-wheel drive controls, and then we have our tow haul mode and our drive mode here, so we'll get to that later. And there's our power driver's seat with power lumbar support. I really like the interior color. I love a blue on gray. And let's step back here, check out this leg room. So pretty impressive. I'm 6'3". I actually have a ton of headroom and plenty of leg room here. And the seat in front of me is adjusted for someone of my size, so you almost be able to kick your feet up if someone short is driving. And there we have our rear AC vents. And then we also have a USB-C and a USB-A charge port here, along with the 12 volt. And the cup holders for the back. And then there's our center seat that folds down. We have two cup holders and a little storage for phones there. And then another cool feature is you can actually open this up, and then you can reach the back seat there or stow something back there if you want to. But let's check out the back. Before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and just take a quick look at the window sticker while I'm over here. So, $10,000 option for the turbo diesel. And that's all that's part of the LTZ Plus package, the LTZ Convenience Package 2. And then that Z71 package. And then because of the chip shortage, you're missing a lot of stuff that'll have to be retrofitted later. But that comes out to $74,845 for the sticker price. And there are all your standard features there. But now we can go ahead and check out the back and the cargo space. So we do get LED tail lights here. And then we can let the bed down, and plenty of space here. And then with this one being an LTZ, you have that option of the up-down tailgate, so you just press that button to open and then press to close it. And there's that power front passenger seat there with lumbar support. I just love the look of the 2500 Silverado. It's just how the lights are laid out and the grille. Just looks really slick. We're just gonna go ahead and take a peek under the hood. And there's that 6.6 liter turbo diesel. And really easy to close and not a loud slam or thud. And I really like that, especially because the hood's so high. So there's our leather wrap steering wheel there. And then over to the radio here, we get AM, FM, XM radio along with Bluetooth. And there's our navigation system there, and we can type in an address or keyword to find our location. And there's our backup camera, front camera, and then we also get curbside view cameras as well. And then a tow camera. So wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, Wi-Fi hotspot. I really like the trailering here so we can track certain profiles on what we're towing, see what kind of fuel mileage we're getting, so on and so forth. And then we have our checklist there as well. But we have dual zone automatic climate controls, which we can control from the screen here, or we have buttons and knobs down here along with our 3-stage heated cooled seat controls. And this one will have to be retrofitted later, but it already has the buttons there. And then we can toggle our exhaust brake, parking sensors, that up down tailgate, hill descent, etc. Trailer brake controller, USB-C, USB-A input, and you can run that to the radio there. Then a 12 volt and I think 115 or 120 volt 3-prong household plug-in. And then there we have our wireless charging pad, pretty nice size, should fit about any phone. Little storage, 2 cup holders for the front, and then here, huge center console cubby space. And there's a quick look at the rear from up here, and we'll also check out that power rear sliding window. And down here we have our glove compartment with owner's manuals. And then up here we have additional storage. Now to the steering wheel, we have our cruise controls on the left side in the front and our trackless radio station controls on the back. And then to the right side, we have our Bluetooth controls or voice recognition controls. And then we can go through our gauge cluster here. We have buttons, and then we scroll. And we have volume behind on the right side. But plenty of options to choose from in terms of what you can view on the gauge cluster there. And then our shifter, hit the brake, pull, reverse, neutral, drive, low mode, and then we can manually shift in low mode. And we can pull it all the way up for park. And then here, this knob, we turn to the right to toggle between normal and off-road in our drive modes. And then we turn to the left to toggle that tow haul mode. And there we have our push button start, universal home remote, and finally here's our key fob with remote start. And next we're gonna go ahead and take this 2022 Silverado 2500 LTZ out on the road for a quick test drive. we'll give it just a little bit of throttle here. And the powertrain is actually really responsive. The 10-speed shifts seamlessly, of course, and then the turbo diesel motor, just whenever you need boost, it's there for you. So rather quick for what it is. Now this is a heavy duty truck, but nice ride quality. And as you can see, we're getting about, with an empty bed, not hauling anything, we're getting about 20 miles to the gallon. 18 miles to the gallon now. But actually a pretty plush ride for a heavy duty truck, and the seats help out a lot. They just feel really secure where the truck is a bit bouncy. And of course, if you're in the market for one of these trucks, that's going to be the least of your concern, because that's just what you're used to. And for a heavy duty truck, I like how easy this is to drive. Even though it's very tall and very long, the way the steering's set up and the pedals and everything in general, it's not as difficult as it might have been 10 years ago or for another truck in the class. It's just really, really easy to drive. And I like how the hood slopes down, especially in a truck this big. You want to be able to have as much visibility as possible. And having the slope going down instead of just flat out helps you be able to see more in front of you. And if I were in the market for a heavy duty truck, specifically a Silverado 2500, I would definitely go for the LTZ trim. High Country is pretty expensive, and the LT, the looks of the LTZ are my favorite. The features in the LTZ are my favorite, so that's why I would go with that. And I personally would probably add a sunroof to this particular build, and I'd be good to go. And as you can tell, and like I said earlier, it's not the smoothest ride. It's really not smooth, but it's a heavy duty truck, and you're gonna be worried about if it can tow your fifth wheel, and if it can haul whatever you got going on in the back. But like I said before, being able to power slide the mirrors back and forth, and just having really good visibility between the safety features and the truck itself is gonna do you good for what you need. And this is going to bring me to the end of my review of the 2022 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD Z71.